So today this caught my eye. Toyota Yaris XL 2024 going into 25 spec. And the reason why this caught my eye, if you look at my video from last week, actually I'll tack it on the end. I looked at the most expensive Yaris you could buy last week. And this is middle of the road. This is middle money. This is 26.7. It's the XL spec. So I thought you'd appreciate it. Come on, let's have a look at this thing. Under the bonnet, it's got the same 1.5 front wheel drive, petrol hybrid motor, but this one is only 116 brake horsepower, whereas the GR Sport I looked at last week, like I said, I'll tack that video on the end, that was 130 brake horsepower, so you lose 14 brake horsepower, but it's like, what, over 2 grand cheaper? So, let's have a look what we get inside for our money. Remember from the other day, it's all GR badge, this was all very the same, it's all very grey, but all very nice, all the same. You've got like the pleather, which I mentioned the other day. I've got in my RAV4, you're going to have a look at them videos. It doesn't get hot in the summer, it doesn't get cold in the winter. It's got like a fabric in between. So it is very, for middle of the road, very well trimmed, or middle of the range, I should say. You've got an armrest in the middle here. Could be changing there. Got your modes down there, wireless charging. You've got a few ambient lit terminals there. One's charger, one is for headphones, I believe. We'll have a look at the clock set in a sec. We'll just carry on looking at these. You've got lumbar sport here, so look, we'll press this, and as you can see, the seat, we'll see how far out we can get it. I don't know if you can spot that. It just comes out to about there and then goes back in. We got one here, electric mirrors. Inside, got someone today, let's get that down. Got a very, almost fills the screen, wide nav. Audio, what we got, sources, DAB, FM, Bluetooth, got your apps, Miracast. Let's get out of there. Obviously your phone, you've got your trip, you've got your energy flow, so it tells you how your battery is doing. Right, browser, let's go back to, and then if I remember rightly, this has a very good reversing camera. Yeah, look how clear that is and how wide. You're going to be able to see what you're doing going backwards. So as a direct comparison, this is the earlier infotainment from the previous models up to model 23 year, I believe. So you had the bigger, thick black surround with buttons, where you'll notice on the newer one that we're in now, it's edged, almost edge to edge. You have a little edge around, but, and you look to see when you put it into reverse, yes, it's a lot wider and clearer on the new model. I recommend you go down to a dealer and try one out, because for me, I personally feel like the RAV4 is more my style of driving, whereas some people prefer these a little bit lower down, a little bit more compact. So yeah, it's probably better that you went and drove it rather than listen to someone like me. I mean, they're quiet, they're smooth, right through the range. So it all depends on what style you are and how you prefer your car to be. But yeah, as you can see, listen, it's so quiet in here. Auto dimming mirrors, you've got illuminated, and illuminated mirror on that side as well. Obviously I've mentioned it before, you've got a little SOS button here, press that, it pinpoints your location, calls your emergency services, and they ask you what service you require. Very well trimmed, not bad leg room. And this is what I was looking at it, because it's got, on this you've got the 17-inch polished face, slightly greyish silver inserts. So in this colour, I think that works, whereas if this was black, I think that might be a bit too much of a contrast, whereas it works really well in this. I thoroughly read. This is free as well. You can get it black, grey, blue, silver. I think that's it for free, and then you can pay for pearl another £305. Also looked at GR4, if you're going to have a look at those videos. The new GR4 has got a light bar that goes across, and like I said on the other video, I was hoping they would bring it out on the rest of the range because it looks so good. We'll have a look in the boot. It'll be the same as the GR Sport we looked at the other day. Has a higher boot lid so your dog can jump in as level, but it also underneath has another, so you can take this out and have it as lower. And then under here you have a tray with the inflation kit, well, I'm not a fan of, but you can get a space saver and it should just fit. Under there, you've got your top tether. See, 60-40 split, so that should go there. Yeah. But not too bad, the boot. Not the biggest, is it? But acceptable. Comes with flush fit sensors on the back, has parking sensors on the front as well. We'll get around there in a sec and have a look. Let's just have a little walk around. Let's try and keep you out of that direct sunlight. Now I like to mention the weather. See if that seat does come back. It does encroach on the rear leg room, but like I said, that's right far back, so you don't really need it that far. Isofix base. On the passenger side, electric windows, you've got the little switch, put your key in. Turns passenger airbag if you want to put a rear-facing child seat in. It's got the new infotainment, slightly changed from the older models. So, yeah, basically this is the XL model, which I don't see that much. So I thought, you know what, you're going to appreciate it. I'll take you around for a look at the XL, and especially in this silver, because that really works, doesn't it? Great looking car. It's got the very nice lights on these as well. As I said, 116 brake horsepower, not the 130 brake horsepower of the GR Sport. See, there's the sensors on the front. Fogs as well. So yeah, look at that. That does work, doesn't it? As always, if you found that video of use, please do give it a thumbs up. It will help my channel immensely. And if you want to come with me on another journey, looking at something else that catches my eye, please do subscribe, and I will take you with me next time I spot something like this that catches my eye, and I'll take you on a walk in 4K to have a look.